welcome back to Méchet here. And heading back to Chateau Le Hams. Yep, I had to squeeze it in there. The title of my farm. We're leaving the Brick-Odin. The Brick-Odin. I don't know if that's annoying anyone saying it that way. But I made sure that I loaded up with a little bit more lime and snails before we departed and head back up. Because, hey, it makes sense, right? Just make sure we got it. Doing a trip already. Yes, anyway, today is a special day because we're going to sleep when we get back. I'll throw all this stuff in where I can. We will sleep when we get back. And then we're getting goats. Yep, we're going to have to go back down and buy the forage wagon. We're going to... Also, I'll show you, I'm looking at a telehandler, potentially the one... There's only one option with a PTO in it. So if we can maybe find a used version of it, we will go ahead and do that. Yes, I'm thinking about hitting up the brokers and just asking them if they can find a used version of this telehandler. And if so, it'll be a really good yard implement just because of the telehandler ability for loading and unloading. And it will also be good to use it as a PTO-driven vehicle for implements and such. The one we're after has about 170,000 horsepower. 170 ham. 170,000. Yes, it's a drag telehandler. Goes down the quarter mile faster than a speeding bullet. No, oh my gosh, 170,000. Could you imagine? Oh, you'd get farming done in a blink of an eye. Chateau Le Ham, here we are. I still haven't put that combine away, but that's okay. It's fine where it is at the moment. What I'll do... How do I want to do this with the trailer? I might just park this trailer over here. Like such. I'm going to go to third person so people can see. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to do stuff in first person. Okay, I'm going to leave the pallets of lime on there for the moment. I'm not too stressed, but I will put the snails away. Oh, after I just throw them everywhere. So let me go ahead and do that. Oh, no, we've got sideways snails. Must be from that 170,000 horsepower telehandler you were talking about. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? It's fully souped up drag telehandler. All of the snails offloaded, and then I can go ahead and tuck that lime up into the... How much lime's in it? There's still plenty of limestone in there for the moment. I'll get you guys just shifted over here, actually. I'll put that there. Is there any more? No. Yeah, no, the grass should be fine to cut. All right, let's do this sleep. We're kind of risking it, but I'm hoping the grass will be fine and hasn't died off next month. Yeah, so you just can't plant it, but we still should be able to harvest it going into these next couple of months. Remember also that our spring crop for our spring wheat is going to be planted in a couple of months anyway. We're going into December tomorrow, and then we've only got 2 months before we're planting, so I will need that weeder sooner rather than later. I think my seeder can direct drill, so the cultivator, it means that we can skip a stage of cultivating if you're not understanding that, and the drill itself has the ability to cultivate as you drill. Just FYI, in case you're wondering why I haven't done that. Oh, my sleep point's around here. I think it does. We'll test it out anyway. But let's get to sleep. Welcome to December. Okay, let's check our field first. First and foremost, the grass is ready to be cut. All right, sweet. Now, we've got some pallets of snails and so forth out here. Let's just make sure, actually, let's just do it the quick way. Let's have a look at some of our crop stuff going on here. We've still got limestone in there, still plenty of wheat. I can get more of that in there. I'm not too concerned with that at the moment. The water's still water in it. That's fine. And lettuce and garlic will be churning out. We don't have any butter for that. The sawmill, there's still 12,000 in there. And we've still got some wood piling up, so that's really nice to see. And then our snail breeders here, okay, they've still got plenty of lettuce and breeding snails. They need some more feed. They do need some more feed, and it's snowing. No, I've got to cut the grass. Okay, let's do this quickly. Let's get in the tractor. Let's purchase our... Oh, what do we want to purchase? We're purchasing this and then this one. Oh, yeah, I like it in the yellow. And we'll go something like that. Right, just... I think I like that. Right, buy that. Let's go down and get it. No, the snow! The snow's ruining everything. We might have to... Maybe we should sleep through... It's only going to get worse the next couple of months, isn't it, really? Maybe we can sort of get through winter a little bit quicker this year. We'll sell off those bales. Get through to maybe January. January is only going to be just as worse when it comes to snow, however. I could check the weather. We'll go down and get this. It is very, very cold and icy out. I've even had to put the headlights on. It's so dark and dim out with this weather. Right. Forage wagon gotten. I think it looks great. It fits our blue and yellow. It's a couple of good colours together. Just cut into the traffic here, get back home, attach the mower, and let's get around our field. And then we're going to do goats. So yeah, baby. Now, I wasn't even paying attention, but I really should have topped up the fuel and maybe just had a quick little service while I was down there. I might have to get myself a toolbox for the farm so I can do some servicing at home. Right, what I'll do, I'm going to attach the... So let me just detach that. I might go ahead and throw... Right. Right, we'll get that mower on the front here, the cutting deck. Because we might try and wait till we can do this in the sunnier conditions. So it might mean also that in that time while I'm waiting, I can run around and just do a couple of things, i.e. There we go. That was harder than it should have been. Let me tell you that. Now I'm hoping with the front deck and the rear I'm just hoping that I can run all of this, basically, off this one tractor. Right, let's check the weather here. And just make sure that we're not going to be... December looks snowy, snowy. Oh, 4 o'clock? 2 p.m., sorry. 2 p.m. it looks like the snow's going to be finished. Well, until that time, maybe I should just throw some stuff around the yard and take all this implements up here and get ready. Because I'd rather not cut this while it's icy. Not that it matters too much. Yeah, okay. Let's do some yard work around here. Let's get some stuff in that we want to get down. I'll drop you there. This gives me a chance to get in around. Right, so that's ready to go for when we can. Those pigs need to get out of my yard. And then later on, when we get the goats in, we're going to have to do a little bit of terrain manipulation, okay? Because we're on a very hilly location there. We are definitely going to have to do some terrain manip. Right. How about we do a little bit of a time lapse to get me some yard work done, right? Where'd I put my front loader? That way I can get lettuces moved around, I can get lime moved into place, I can move other stuff, I can do some water, and we'll all do it in one sort of hit here, and just to get time going a little bit further as well. Why are we only on... We should be on like that. And I think that's just going to be what we should definitely be doing here. Okay, let's do that. I might even just speed up time a little bit to maybe times 10, just to get us towards that 12 o'clock a little bit quicker. I haven't forgotten about showing you guys the telehandler handler option either, so we'll do that a bit later too, right? Well, daily chores done. How much better is doing daily chores with a bit of music and a bit of time lapse so it goes quicker? This snow just doesn't stop chucking it down. And look at the mess it's making in this yard too. You might have seen I tried to pick up the garlic and stack them, and as soon as I drove off, all the uneven, lumpy, muddy ground just threw the pallet of garlic off. But we'll just throw this in. I'll bring the trailer back around to the side here. Ooh. My giddy odds. Okay. I think I'm not going to be worrying about timber today. We'll let that sort of filter out as we need it. I'll put that there. Right, and what I think I'll do now is I'm just going to let time pass. Actually, no. Hey, why don't we go and sell this while we're going? You could check the price of it too. It's just going to be a few thousand extra bucks. I'm not expecting a whole, 55,000 for it, but we could just check a couple of things here, especially when it comes to the prices of straw. Now, that says straw pellets, right? But don't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Look, we're going to go down to livestock anyway and see what we just get for it. It is what it is now. We do have some more bales there left over, like I said. Oh, looks like the snow's just starting to dissipate a little bit, which is nice, because if it gets to around 2 p.m, there's something for sale in the sales that just popped up. And that's generally what a sales would mean, Ham. And if it, oh no, we're articulated. Oh, crikeys. That's not going to go well for us, is it? Oh, articulated trailers. I was just having a conversation with someone the other day about articulated trailers and how hard they are to learn how to drive. Am I going to have to, just offload them and shove them in? We're just going to squeeze into the 100,000 mark, thanks to our bales. So, yeah, well worth waiting, I think. I think that was a good idea to wait just the extra couple of months, sell these off. I mean, livestock food is always sought after in the winter periods, because it's when there's less of it around, so it's always goes for a better price. Right. Time to get home, and it's now 3 p.m. and the snow is still going, even though it's saying it should be sunny. Looks like it's going to be perfect for doing the cut. Right now, conditions couldn't be better, and then it's time for our beloved goats. Oh yeah. Right, let's have a go. Control B. Should turn both on, and they do. Control V for lowering. Hey, 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 look at me go. And hopefully now, it's all a go, gang. Oh, I'm cutting the footpath, by the way. Yeah, take it all. Take it all. Right. Let's go ahead and whip around here. Get this all vacuumed up into the back. What are you thinking? I'm thinking time lapse. I'm thinking, yep, and yep. It's going to be messy, but worth it. I'm not going to cut any further past this because we're going to keep the rest of that grass up there. I will go through and just clean up all of this mess down here and just load up, because what's going to happen is when we put our goat farm down, the goat farm is probably going to be that section just there. Maybe a little bit more. I'll see what I think when we put it down. But it puts its own grass paddock down anyway. So I think the best thing we can do right now is switch the blades off that. And then I'll zoom around and pick up some of the leftover grass here before we go ahead and put our goats in, our goat paddock in. We are going to have to do some terrain minute. That's just going to be part and parcel of it. All right, the moment of truth is almost upon us. Yes. I'm a little bit nervous about the flattening we're going to have to do because of the hill we're on. It's not a very... yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about it, but we're just going to do the best we can. We ended up with 13,000 litres. You know, that ain't nothing to sneeze at, team. Time to have a look at our goat pen. Oh, by the way, want to check the sales? Oh, hello. That's about, no, we're better. And then this stuff, no, I don't want that. By the way, this is the telehandler I was talking about. You can let me know what you think in the comment section down below, please. But it's only this one here that has the ability for us to be able to potentially put a PTO in it and have a 3-point attach on it, right? So that's what we're looking at there, that one. I like it. And we can probably see if we can find a used one here. Right, so just to give you an idea, that's the hill we're talking about. So we've got some flattening to do. So what I'm thinking is the way we've got to orientate this pen for us. Which one are we putting down? This one. Right, we're putting this one down. Right, and it's going to be sitting about this angle here. So, let's have a look. We can do that. We can put it anywhere here. It's going to have to be on this angle, right? Trust me, it just is going to have to be. And I think what we'll do, we'll get our landscaping tool. And we're going to have to just flatten maybe to this spot just here. So let's keep you about that. Let's increase the intensity. We'll have to come out here like that. A bit more flattening around here. Doesn't matter if the goats have to walk up a little bit of a hill. That's totally fine. They can get some daily exercise and so forth, right? And then what we're going to have to do around here is we're going to have to just soften the grass up a little bit too. Or soften the edges up over here. So if we take that one now. See what I mean? We can still just soften it off a little bit. So what I might do is I might just take a little bit more for a little bit more. All the way up to here. Yeah, that's nice and good because we kind of blend back in over here, right? To our flat spot just there. So this is giving us a nice big plateaued area for our work. Yeah, okay, good. We still want it to look neat and tidy, and we still want it to be effective and work. Okay, let's have a look at our goats again now, please. Even though it says sheep, it will be goats. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good there. I mean, you could even angle it a little bit more like that, couldn't we? I'm thinking something like that. I'm just going to do it. Do you want to customize the sheep barn? I certainly do. Right. Okay, I mean, I can even give them more paddock down this way. I don't really want to. I want to keep it neat and tidy up here. So we'll go like that. They can have it to there. I will leave some edge, like along here, some grassed edge. Let's say they can have it to about there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe like that. Then we're going to come down to here. Hey, there we go. So it's in, and you can see there. See how it puts the paddock in for the sheep or the goats anyway. Yeah, good. Now I might have to do just a little bit more work around here, but we are going to have to service this building, essentially. But in all, that's not too bad. Yeah, sweet. And I hope everyone's okay with me, like, just watching some of this. Can I change, please, the shape? Right, like that, please. It's only going to let me gravel what I'm allowed to, isn't it? Yeah. Essentially. Right. Which is fine by me. Okay. Don't know if we can do any more out here. No, I don't own that land, so I can't. But I think that's fine. Just sort of take that edge back like that. Right. Cool. 3V. We are going to have to figure out here where the heck I deliver this grass to. Interestingly, I don't know where we put the, I don't know where we deliver this stuff. Maybe it's inside here. Ah, right. This is going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight. I might need to get the old, pipe system down here, hey? Oh, yay! Oh, that's great. Okay, it works. Oh, that makes me super happy. And we've got plenty more grass up the top there. They do have grass in the paddock here, so I'm not too stressed about it. It does say meadow is 0 liters, but look, they're going to have plenty to munch on there. Right. Is it time to buy some goats? You know it. The cool thing is, what I'm actually going to do with this wagon, which actually still has 1,600 litres left in it, it's going to park somewhere around here. I might just park it. Actually, I'll put it... where are we going to put this? I was just going to put it up there along the fence line, I think. We'll just do that. Right, just something like that off the beaten track. Cool. I don't know where the where our milk will spawn. That's going to be interesting. I'm hoping out here somewhere potentially, but I just don't know. You can see we've got that there. So let's go ahead now and purchase some goaty goats. Right, goats. We're going to make sure we've got a mix here. So we'll go ahead and get maybe... Oh, we can go up to 64, by the way, with that paddock. So that's a really good... that's really good. We'll get 10 of those. Transport fee. So, yeah, let's start with the 10 of those. I mean, they're pretty cheap, aren't they? We'll start with 6 of those. And, yeah, 6 of those. I might even... We're down to 30, see? And what I need to do is I need to put... I'm going to need to put in the dairy anyway. Oh, look... Might have to tidy up this area, do some retaining work and everything. But we have the goats. We are officially goat and snail farmers. Oh, I'm so wrapped in this. Look, it's a little chonky down here. Let's see if I can tidy it up. Let's get in and see our goaty gets. Hey, goatsies. Welcome to your new home. Look at this little one. Oh, they're so cute. I love goats in real life. I think they're brilliant. I just think they're brilliant animals. Love going to the petting zoos. But that's it, gang. Next time out, we've got a lot more goat farming to do now. Hopefully we start getting some butter. We're going to have to work and make some money towards getting our new dairy building up and running also. That's going to be on the cards. And as soon as we get the dairy building up and running, we should be able to start producing some butter, which is going to go a long way to us making our cooked snails. From me and the goats, I've been Ham. Thanks for hanging out today. Super appreciate you all being here. And please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel to stay up for more content. Yeah, that. Hello, little one. Welcome to your new home. Get out of here.